This is show 398 for the week of December 4th, 2017. Hey everybody, it is time to get caught up once again. So in this show, we're going to take you into an early morning into Animal Kingdom, and then we're going to rush on over to Epcot, take you through some stuff over there. Basically a food review, a couple other things, merchandise thing, some other stuff that I ran through and saw over at Epcot quickly. Then we ran back over to Magic Kingdom just fast enough to get a few videos and shots of how Main Street looks now that the Christmas decorations are up. And last time we ended up back in Animal Kingdom to basically get some more shots of the nighttime there in Animal Kingdom, and especially in Pandora. A lot of this trip was set up as my sister was here with me. It's her first time in the parks in about 20 years, so it was a good opportunity for her to kind of see how things looked and see what she thought of the new attractions in Pandora. Then I'm going to finish things up with some stuff that Cameron sent me from Disneyland. It's just a few quick videos. We'll go through those. Some craziness in a character meet and greet that he had with Thor and Loki. We'll take you through a couple other things, and then we'll get you out of here. And hopefully next time I'm back before we're gone again for 2 or 3 weeks. So anyway, hope everyone's enjoyed your Thanksgiving and is getting all ready for Christmas, and we'll have some more stuff to you before Christmas comes. Take you through the parks, probably try to show you some more things, and possibly even get something live with Cameron as he is in the parks now. I just have to be able to make my way down to see him at some point and hopefully record something live with him. That is it for now, and we'll be back again soon. Bye. It's good to be back with everybody again, and so we're just going to kick things right off and head on into Animal Kingdom. Just to tell you what we did here, I brought my sister and my brother-in-law in, but we did not have fast passes for the two major attractions in Pandora, which are Flight of Passage and the Na'vi River Journey. So we got there early, got there about 8:20. And got in line and were herded into Pandora. Went into there and ended up with about a 70-minute wait. So what it did do for me, though, is it gave me the ability to actually see the queue in Flight of Passage, which is something you will not see if you're doing the Fast Pass going into it. The queue was actually pretty awesome, and I would say for the 70-minute wait, we chatted and did things along the way. And unbelievably, none of us actually looked at a phone. We were able to just look at the scenery that was around us and stay busy just talking about, I don't know, life and in general, and then just the scenery, things that we were seeing that was going on around us. So let me begin to take you through what we were looking at. So, all right, here we go. First of all, you're looking here at an airlock door. I just put this in here to show the absolute detail in this. Now we're into a section of the queue that was detailed once again to the max. Now, what I want to show you here is, if you look at this, this was actually inside. And these areas here that you're seeing are almost like suspended bridges above this, kind of. It's kind of like a walkway they make through it. If anybody's ever been on E.T. in Universal, it reminded me somewhat of that, but even more detail, obviously more lighting, more things going on. But if you look at the fence post here, even the fence posts were detailed down to the name of the company that had built all this, who had inhabited this planet, and that company is now gone. ACE, I forget what they stand for, but the name is ACE. The acronym was ACE for the company. So don't let me get too caught up here on just one fence post, so we can keep moving on. All right, so this is actually inside of basically the chamber of the research area for the ACE company. And so we continue to move through. You see here, once again, detail here. I'm trying to see if I can see it. There's actually I'm probably missing it. There was actually a sweat jacket that was thrown over the back there. And there was also, I think, a bag. Basically, it looks disheveled in that area, like people had just left right before we came into the room. This seems to be, some neat lighting they used as research equipment that they were using. I see this actually all working. The vial vial or a beaker with stuff still in it. Really neat how this is all set up. They took the time actually to build these research rooms. It makes it for a very interesting queue. There are so many little details that you can look at as you're making your way through here. It's very difficult to get bored as you're just walking through. It's also difficult to want to take time to look at your phone. Look at this here. I mean, with the floating body, many people have seen this now over the months that the ride's been open. Absolutely incredible. To see it in person, this was well worth the time while you're waiting in the queue, just to see some of these things. And the body does look lifelike while it's in there. So we move on to another room here. Obviously more research equipment. We're kind of moving fast through here at this point because the line was moving quickly. Remember, this is a 70-minute wait. You can kind of see the room we're coming into. There's a picture. This was on the wall in the room. And then I switched over. That's where you saw us coming in. And you can see the detail and everything around. And then that's the wall that you'll be actually coming around and you pass back through right there. And that's where, and my finger in the shot as usual, that's where you're going to end up into the queue. These are screens that are in behind you in the upper part of that room and the walls that we just looked at. Yeah, they didn't fail in any one part to actually put detail into any of this. You can see they're showing the flight of the Banshees that you'll be riding here. Okay, so obviously I could not take you through the ride, and so we rode the ride. I did notice some things that were neat in there. I don't think there's pictures even out online anywhere of this. I may try to find one and put it in here. But I noticed when I was on the ride, I looked to the side and down, and it actually there are 3 levels to this thing, to the ride component itself. And I noticed in each one of those levels are your bikes or your Banshees that you're sitting on. When the window's open, you can see across the way down to everybody who's sitting in the room with you. But if you look down, you can see the same thing on the floors up or down below you. Probably much easier to see it if you're up on the 3rd level and you look down. The 3rd level too was interesting to get to. We actually took real stairs, walking upstairs like we were inside of an old warehouse. And so if I get on it again, I'll try to get even some more pictures of that inside. Thought about walking all the way through it, but really a lot of this you can put, I mean, this is in 4K video, a lot of this, and it still doesn't capture how all this looks. So I would definitely recommend coming in to see it yourself. So, all right, back to the exit. This is exiting out. I just wanted to kind of take some video and show you how things look even as you're exiting out of the attraction. You are way above the land of Pandora at this point, and even though you can't tell it because of all the foliage around you, you can tell by the height of where you're at against the floating rocks that are in the sky. I mean, you're just feet really below them at this point, where when you're on the ground, you're many feet below them. So you're up there with the waterfall. As you can see, it's crowded. So I really did want to, there you go, there they are. You can see now other shots that I've taken of these, I'm way down below them, and it's difficult to just get the camera up high enough to catch them. So there we go. And that gives you a little shot over the rock that even looks mossy. The details even done into that. And what that building that's down below, we'll get to see a little more of here in a minute. That's actually the gift shop. And so what'll happen is you go down this path, and then you're going to exit at that point into the gift shop. So let's just walk along here and let you hear maybe some of this and see it. See the entrance there to the gift shop, just down below.
Well, show me, I'll figure out a way to film it for you sometime, and I'll put it in slow motion. You can take all the time you need.
Even the lighting above is themed. The moss continues on the rock, as you can see. I've I believe I've gone on this. No, I have not gone on this at night, so I don't know if there's a point to some of this moss to where it actually glows, but that very well could be. Could be that it actually glows, or there is a reason for why it's there and not just to create an effect during the daytime. So in case you wonder, this gift shop is where you'll go in and you can purchase Banshee. You can purchase a lot of Pandora items in there. But the Banshee, which I just found out is $59.99. I thought it was more than that. And there are plenty in stock. Man, they're selling them. They're like mad. Just sat in there tonight and watched them sell hundreds just in maybe 45 minutes that I was in there. You can also do the Carbonite figure in here. That is $75, and that's where you basically would go to have it done right here. Off to the left here is where you sign up, and then you go around to the other side to do the Carbonite figure. I don't know anyone who's done that yet, but it could be. $75 is quite steep. There's the Banshee area, straight ahead, and so you'll get into a line, and there's always a line, so expect that. But at the same time, my granddaughter just got a Banshee too. I'll try to get a picture of it and stick it in here as soon as we're done so that you can kind of get a close-up eye, maybe in a little bit of a video of what those look like. They also sell Pandora magic bands and stuff in here. Okay, and I just wanted to throw this in. I actually went to the mobile order area of Satuli Canteen again. Of course, you can see the food there on the right-hand side. But on their counter, they actually had a Banshee, and it's moving and working. So when you go up to pick up your food, there it is. So I just thought it was a little touch of fun. Again, at this point, we jumped into the car, and we actually headed over to Epcot to catch up with what's going on over there with the Festival of Holidays. It's just begun. So as you can see here, we actually started off in the Cookie Nook, which is where the Odyssey was. And if you're there for food and wine, it's where they do the craft beers area. So as you can see here, got a quick little video. And you'll see how they kind of change things up. Switched it over to the Christmas atmosphere. Last time I was in here was for the 35th. And so you see that they've actually done things up nicely. So after that, we made a quick stop into Mexico in the La Posadas. And here we got the, gotta be honest with you folks, I don't remember what this was called. I will look up the name and I will put it into the shot here. This was actually pretty good. Not, a lot of taste in it, but I think it was $5.25 maybe for it. So basically the same thing as what you were looking at that was going on with food and wine, but now it's going on for Festival of the Holidays. We will get over there and check that out some more here pretty soon. And before we left Mexico, I wanted to give you a little shot here of just some of the Christmas decorations that they put up, even in the La Cantina, I believe is what it's called. A little shot here, Festival of Holidays. This is at one of the little stands, little shops that are set up on the side. Thought I'd stop and show you a little bit of merchandise. These are some of the shirts that they're selling. So you can see, I think it's $24.99 here for that shirt, long sleeve. And then V-neck cut. And this one is $29.99. So just a little taste of what they're selling there, and in around the parks you'll see many more things. And for those of you who care, they've actually opened the margarita stand that took 2 years to complete. That's right before you reach the Mexico Pavilion. So if that's your thing, go over there and check it out. It wasn't real busy the day that we were there, but there were a few people around. Temperatures here have been cool lately, but I think people still seem to like that no matter what. I'm sure in the evenings this is a very busy place. So if that's your thing, get over there and try it out. Probably preferably before evening strikes. And since I did not want to be, run my way through Mexico and not check some of the things out here, we actually made a stop in at Grand Fiesta Tour. So let's take a little spin here and let you hear this and just enjoy these clips from the ride.
Perhaps Mexico City! This way!
Sorry about the finger in the shot there. That is the characters from Coco, the movie. Coming up right here are the animatronics that they actually brought over just within the last year from Tokyo. They've been there since the 80s, and they brought them over and dressed them up, fixed them up some, and brought them into this attraction.
We have the stars to guide us, guitars here beside us, to play as we go. We sing that we samba, we shout. What means al caramba? Who is it? I don't know. Tripping caballeros, they say we are going to.
And before we get out of that attraction, just let me say this is a great attraction to go into if you're looking for a break. The wait time is almost nothing most of the time to get in here. It's a nice, quaint little attraction. Nothing to overdo. Good place for kids to rest. If you're looking to rest your feet, your legs, and just enjoy something, it's just a nice attraction to do that in. So go check it out. And this portion of the video I like to call my where I come up onto every attraction at the very end. So we see that in China, Voices of Liberty, it just finished as we walked in. What a beautiful performance it was. But we did take the time after their performance to turn and head over and watch the American Adventure Show. Also another great place to just enjoy the attraction, relax, and I don't know, if you haven't been in there in a long time, just go try it out. And so what we're coming up here next is another, Mostly Kosher is a new band that's playing for the Festival of Holidays. And they actually are out on the West Coast also. They have a sister band, same thing, doing the same kind of music. But here, they came up to just do a sound check. And so I thought I'd let the camera run here for a couple minutes, and it seems to be a bunch of nice people. So anyway, get a look at that. Now on this one, I did not get stopped, so let's have a listen. This is in France. This is their Santa and their presentation they're doing here.
Shepherds played flutes and drums. After Mass, they went home for Le Réveillon, the big supper. Now who here likes to eat at Christmas time? Who here likes to eat all the time? Yes, double hands, eh? Very nice, very enthusiastic, very nice, monsieur, yes. Well, the French are no different. For the Réveillon, Babette had roast goose, pâté, le fromage. Le fromage sounds very fancy, no? It means cheese. And for dessert, they had bouche de Noël, a cake shaped like the Yule log. Even Francois like that one. Magnifique. Then Babette puts a little Santon of the baby Jesus into the crèche. Enfin, the last Babette did before she went to bed was set out her shoes for me to fill with treats and goodies. Now, the last year, Babette was a little, how you say, devilish. This was the shoe I found near the fireplace with her name on it. If this is a Babette shoe, she was a grand Pierre, a big foot. The next morning, Christmas Day, Babette jumped out of bed, rubbed her eyes, and woke Francois to go with her to see what I left under the tree. But Francois, he does not believe. He takes his time. He does not believe in Père Noël. He does not believe in Christmas, remember? But When the children get to the tree, they discover an amazing thing. 3 santons, 2 more than my friend had wished for to be placed inside of the crèche. Only one looked like Uncle Louis, another looked just like the doubting Francois, and another looked just like the sweet Babette herself. She concludes with, so, as you can see, I think Christmas is a very magical day. I'll take a Christmas tree, Santon, and you, Père Noël, love Babette. Oh, it's very sweet, no? And that, mes amis, is just a taste of the French holiday to the eyes of a delightful child. A sneaky one, but a delightful one nonetheless. And do you know, I have just received a letter today from, guess who, anyone? Oh, Babette's always sending her letters out. Doubting Francois, yes, Francois. He emailed me. So I guess Francois believes in Père Noël just a little bit too. And what about all of you? Do you believe in Père Noël? Yeah. Oui? Do you believe in Christmas? Yeah. Oui? Oh, très bien. Then let me hear you say Merry Christmas as they do in my language. It is Joyeux Noël. 1, 2, 3. Joyeux Noël. Oh, music to Père Noël's ears. Merci. And Joyeux Noël, everyone! Oh, merci, merci. Now, we have just a few minutes more before I have to go. Michelin, will you assist with our petits enfants and our families so I may get a photo with them before I go?
Okay, so then we leave Santa to head over into the UK pavilion for a little bit of the British Revolution. They do some regular music and then they do some Christmas music and they mix things up, so enjoy.
British rock and roll of all time. And right now, we want to know how's everyone feeling out there? We're feeling so good we would love to play all day and all night. Daytime, and I want to be with you under the sun. All day, it's gonna be nice. All day, it's gonna be nice. All day, it's gonna be nice. Last forever. Alone all day, night time you're sleeping never. Ready to follow along? Yeah! Oh, come let us adore Him. All day, that'll be night. Oh, come let us adore Him. All day, that'll be night. All day, that'll be night. All day, that'll be night.
Okay, next we made a quick stop over at the Magic Kingdom to take a look at the Christmas decorations. And as you can see, things are well adorned. Things are looking good. People are having a really good time. I believe this was a night of the Christmas party, but heck, who would know half the time? I mean, the decorations are fabulous, even outside of the Christmas party. What you're going to get at the Christmas party, if you haven't been, is hot chocolate, all the free hot chocolate cookies, cider, a lot of stuff like that. They also have special parades, special fireworks that you can go see. So we're entering into the just under the train station, and so you can see the guest services over there and the confectionery. I just really did a quick jaunt into here, so we're not going to see a whole lot. Basically, I just wanted to go up Main Street, get some quick shots of the decorations, look to see how busy, and then we actually headed out of here. So yeah, let me just be quiet here for a minute and kind of let you see Main Street and hear Main Street. I did just want to get some still frame shots here. They're always kind of nice just to be able to focus in on things and see how they looked. This was back up Main Street, back at the train station. And so now we find ourselves back over in Animal Kingdom, back in Pandora. This was our second time to head back over into Pandora. And we waited, well, it was actually listed at 80 minutes to get into the Navi River journey. And they do this at night a lot of times. They will put a larger wait time than what it is. We actually waited 45 minutes. Let me be quiet now, and this is a 4K shot, even though I've done this before. This is some 4K video this time of the Navi River journey in Pandora.
Okay, and so we've headed out of there, out of Navi River Journey. I'd say if it's in the cooler weather, that's worth the wait now. If it's hotter weather, I would say it's going to be rough because a lot of the queue is outside, but that's going to be determined by you, as usual. If it's a one-time trip for you, then yeah, you're going to need to probably wait as long as is worth it to you, because obviously you're not going to get it back again real soon to be able to get in and do it a second time. So I know everybody's situation is different, and this was us walking out of Animal Kingdom and the Christmas tree that they have at the entrance. Okay, so now what I've done here is actually, this is some footage I took on a different day at Hollywood Studios, and I just check it. Okay, I wanted you to see this. This is a cast member dressed in the bulbs that they're selling. They were funny. I think I walk up around and you'll see them again here. I believe that's what you see in this video. Basically, this is just a video that of the Christmas lights and stuff. That's basically up the, I think, what is this? This isn't Sunset. This is Hollywood Boulevard. And I think that I go in around Echo Lake here. And so you'll get a chance to see what the decorations look like around Echo Lake. In case somebody doesn't know what Echo Lake is, that's actually where, well, once again, you may not know, but that's where the dinosaur is. That's where the Indiana Jones ride is right off of Echo Lake. So let's see if I'm right or wrong here. I'm sorry, I haven't looked over this video. I just dropped it in because I realized, oh, I haven't put this into anything yet. I think I had promised it in another video that I did, but that one was running probably, that one ran over an hour and a half probably, and so that's maybe why I didn't add it in. Mill and Bill's Diner just happens to be here. This is a good counter service place to eat. I have not reviewed it yet, but I plan to. I figure it may change as we get ready to start opening. Toy Story may not affect it, but Star Wars might at the time. So anyway, let's just kind of take a look here. Off to your right here is where the, what was it called? The, I want to say, American Idol Theater was at. And so, yeah, now you can see I think it's used as, it is, for the Frozen attraction at this point. And so, yeah, if you're looking to get in to see the Frozen sing-along, that's where it's at. You're going to definitely need fast passes probably to get into it. I think the standby is pretty long. So as you can see, yeah, the tree is out here in the water. I thought it was neat, especially with the bulbs, the glowing like bulbs laying out on the water. And we'll go up so you can, there you go, you can see the Indiana Jones attraction there in the distance. Let's walk up through here. This is a real popular area with people at this point. And, with the Christmas stuff going on now in Hollywood Studios, this has given a lot more things to do, maybe. Not as far as attractions. As far as attractions, you still really only have Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Star Tours, which has added the new footage to it, where you actually land in Galaxy's Edge, what will be the new Star Wars land. And they add in a lot of new characters, too, into this attraction and to the new footage on it. So I actually did a recording of it, a video recording, but I did not like it, and so I'm going to do an audio and a video recording soon. Actually, I will be in the parks with Cameron tomorrow, and I've got some other footage of Cameron from where we did a review over at Nomad's Lounge and then walked through Animal Kingdom. So you'll get to see a little bit of footage from that, but probably most of it is going to be from Hollywood Studios. And at that, we'll be doing Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. I'm not sure what else we have planned there, so you'll be surprised, and I'll be surprised at the same time.
I like
Up to the left there was the Tune-In Lounge. So as you can see, you can walk around the entire body of water here. And not only is it lit here, but it's lit clear up Sunset Boulevard, up to where the Tower of Terror show is done now. Sunshine Season, I don't know, something like that. It's called, not Sunshine's, it's Seasons Greetings, I think, at Hollywood Studios, something like that. So I actually put a video up. There's the cast member walking by with the lights on them still, again. So anyway, I think I put that video up already, so you can go and check that out. And this is heading up Sunset right here. And if you walk up through here, you will get a chance to go up and check out the Seasons Greeting show. That it's a projection show that will go on up on the Hollywood Tower of Terror. And actually, in case you're not familiar with that, that's actually a projection show that goes on. I want to say it's every 20 minutes after dark. It'll start up and just keep rotating. That's going to run probably until right after, maybe right to the first of the year, I would say, right around that time, and then they'll probably wrap that up. I think too, on one special night for the Star Wars, there's a special Star Wars show going on. Then they're going to do some projections on there for Star Wars. All right, and as we come up through here, you can see the crowd already building for the show that will be starting. So what I'm going to do here then is we're going to cut out of Hollywood Studios, and I'm going to take you to some stuff that Cameron gave me that's going on in California. Even though he's here in Florida with me during this time, he also had some stuff that he wanted to give to me to put up from California. So here we go to Disneyland. Okay, so we find ourselves now in Disneyland, and here for some of the crazy antics of the Thor and Loki meet and greet. So I'm just going to be quiet and let you watch through some of this. I don't know that meet and greets ever go like this in Walt Disney World.
Thor was there in the way, and we couldn't even get any further.
Ah, yes. Take note. Show everyone. Take note. That's how you do it.
There's a lot of iron people.
Yeah. You want to squish it?
I bumped Loki's face.
Thank you. Just him. Both of you. Yes. I had yours.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I think I'm taking pictures. I hope I am. I'm hitting that white button.
Okay, alright, good sports there. And now we move on to Small World, which they're using the projection show. Obviously, this is not going on in Walt Disney World, so this is a real treat for any of us that have just been in Walt Disney World to see the special things that they do, even on Small World. It's a Small World in Disneyland, so let's check this out. Come on, does that look like a great ride or what? This is Mater's? No, this is oh shoot. Now of course I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, you know what? I think we're gonna get a chance to take a ride on this here in a minute. I think this is Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, but could be wrong. Anyway, this is it though with a Christmas twist on it, so you can hear the music. I'll be quiet and let you enjoy. And as we end out the ride, I can't wait to make it up to California and try some of these things out. And we're going to take you out of here with some stuff from Main Street. So enjoy it all, and we'll be back with you again soon. I promise I'm going to get one more show out. before Christmas gets here. So until that time, Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon.
Look at the sky! Do you think it could snow? I wish it would snow!
Well, anything's possible. But you know, for your wishes to come true, you have to believe. Do you believe?
Oh yes! I believe with all of my heart!
Then keep that wish. Hold it close, and it will come true.